beautiful, sweet souls. Thank you for joining me today. Today's pick a card reading is a message from your ancestors, spirit guides, and angels, whoever's coming through for you. Sometimes in these readings, multiple spirits will come through, or angels or ancestors. So I'm going to allow space or offer space for whichever energy entity wants to come through for you in this reading. Sometimes multiple come through, so we'll just see. I had a very strong sense, before I get into it, I had a very strong sense to allow space for ancestors specifically to come through. And the reason I don't normally have this little guy, this little elephant, crystal elephant that I have, wanted to come out. My grandfather, my granddad, just recently passed away, and he was coming through for me today and just saying that there are messages for you out there. And this is from him, like from my grand's still alive, but this is from their home. And he was telling me to kind of bring this forward as this representation of your ancestors and giving them, telling them that it's okay to come through and that it's okay. And I'm open to receiving messages for you from them. So, and specifically, the Light Seers Tarot deck, which is not here. I have it over there as I'm going to pull an energy card for each reading today. I know this intro is a little bit longer, so if you want to skip ahead, you can go ahead and click on the link to your pile in the description now. But there was something like there is a spirit guide or an ancestor that really is coming through strongly for somebody. And you will be, if you're not already connected to my channel, you will be connected to this channel for this reading for a very specific purpose. So honestly, I'm just leaving this really open because I'm getting this message to come on here and provide a message for somebody or a few different people very specifically. So that's really cool for you, and I'm happy to be the channel for that for you. Anyways, long story short, I have 4 piles for you to choose from here. Pile number 1, and you can choose the tarot deck that resonates or the feather that resonates most with you. And birds have been known or seen in ancient cultures as the messengers of the spirit world. So there's definitely some very strong messages that are coming through today. So just putting it out there. And okay, so there's 4 decks here for you to choose from. The number 3 could be relevant for some of you. 3 is the number of expansion, manifestations as well. So, and more. I'm not going to get into that, but 4 decks to choose from, 4 piles, 4 different feathers, and 4 different stones. So pick what you feel drawn to. Pile number 1 is the White Newman Tarot. This beautiful raven or crow feather. It looks like a raven feather to me because it's so big. And actually, I think all of these are wing feathers, which is pretty outstanding, if you ask me. Primary feathers. So, wow. Okay, this intro is intense. So anyway, crow feather, raven feather, same family. It's fairly large, so I'm going to say raven, but take what resonates. And then the black obsidian here. And then we have the erotic fantasy tarot with the polished hematite and this blue jay feather. I don't know if you can see, there's this, can I hold this up? Can you see that? It's gray, but it has this beautiful blue side right there. I don't know if you can see. Oh my God. I just found this yesterday and it was just sticking up like this. And I was like, oh my God, it's for me, because I collect feathers. I love them. Pile number 2 is the She-Wolf Tarot with this red-tailed hawk feather and the jade crystal. And then this is, I can't remember what kind of a chicken this is, but this is a chicken feather. I found this at the farm the other day, just sticking out from the cage. And I was like, oh, that's for me as well. My daughter knows that I collect feathers and brought it to me. So we have this for pile number 4, this golden-ish, it's not a true golden feather, but it has like this beautiful golden tone to it and speckles and stuff. So this chicken feather with the Tiger's Eye and the Deviant Moon Tarot. So that is pile number 4. Choose the pile that resonates with you the most. Click on the timestamp in the description box below, and I'll see you in your reading. Hey, pile number ones, welcome to your reading. This is a message from your spirit guides, angels, and or ancestors that are trying to get in touch with you. What is it that you need to know right now? There's an important message for each pile that I'm feeling strongly to provide to you. So let me see here. I don't know if you know this deck, but this is the Light Seers Tarot deck. I'm going to use this for each pile, but this deck in my shelf, I was looking for, looking at what piles or what tarot cards to use for each pile and what to use for clarifiers and whatnot. But this deck was just like falling off. It fell and it fell and it fell. It just kept falling. It was like, no, you're using me today. I have a really strong message, something very powerful. The imagery is, some of my personal favorite. And I think that I see a lot of tarot readers using this deck because the imagery is so modern, so on point, I think. So well balanced. It's very strong, easy to interpret energy and illustration. So I think that's why. And so let's just see, before I get into more of the tarot cards that you selected with this White Newman deck, I want to get into this and pull the energy of what it is that your spirit guides, angels, ancestors are trying to tell you. Okay. So if the Ace of Cups and the King of Swords here, let's see, where am I going to put this? I think can I lane this there? Can you guys see that? I'm going to leave these here first. Sorry about that, pile number one. I just wanted to edit out a big chunk of moving around the stones over there. Okay, I'm going to leave those cards, the energy cards of what it is that your ancestors, spirit guides want to say to you. Let me just move these. I don't know. Okay. And start to channel a little bit. Give me one moment. Okay, so what your ancestors are strongly, and spirit guides and angels are strongly suggesting right now and saying is, listen to your heart. Follow the call of your heart. And you picked the crow feather, the black obsidian, which is the dragon stone. It's a very protective stone, but when I think of these dragons, I also think of raptors, which obviously are birds, but also very specifically the crow, which is the messenger of the gods. And so there is a very strong message coming through from the heavens. And then in this card, the King of Swords, there's this. If you see on his bracelet here, there's the hawk feather, bats here, and which are nocturnal creatures. Also so I think that what I'm also getting here is not only listen to your dreams, but your heart is speaking through your dreams, or your dreams are also speaking through your heart, and vice versa. Does that make any sense? It's like your intuition is guiding you through your dreams, through your heart. Some of you might be night owls, I'm hearing for some of you. And I find that maybe some of you were having very vivid dreams, or maybe you enjoy manifesting or doing some of this very deep intuitive meditative work late at night. If you look at this King of Swords as well, his eyes are very, they look like, what's the interview? If some of you have seen Interview with a Vampire with Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise back in the day, and Kirsten Dunst, I think, their eyes, I don't know if the camera, is it picking up? I don't know if you can see this. The eyes are like vampire eyes and see the world very differently. And this is almost telling me that it's like you're seeing the world through your intuition, through your dream state. or navigating through your intuition, your wisdom, but navigating through your heart. And when you navigate the world through your heart, you see things very differently. You look at the world, you look at people very differently. Birds also have this kind of now I'm not an expert on birds, but they have a different way that their vision can focus on things, going from a very wide angle lens to very sharp and focused to a sharp point. Mostly hawks are very well known for that, having that like wide vision and then being able to focus on like this tiny little speck that no other creature might see, right? So taking a very large perspective or seeing things from a large bird's eye view, this big picture vision, being able to focus very clearly on what it is that you're going after, what it is that you want, being able to see in the dark as well, very extremely well, with the bat here and the owl as well. So I'm going to go into what the tarot is reading, what the tarot cards are saying for you. And I haven't pre-shuffled. We're going to shuffle together because I wanted to give your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors a chance to come through. Live on this reading. Look at this card too, the Ace of Cups. Through the heart, but there's also all of these tiny little, like, I'm hearing fairy dust, but also orbs. Your spirit guides are are around you. They're very prevalent in your life, and more than one. A lot of you might have more than one spirit guide, more than one ancestor guiding you. And it's because you've signed a contract with them to have them guide you in this life, even after they've maybe passed on. Maybe you were very close with one of your relatives, or they connect deeply with you. Even if it's a relative that has passed on before you came into this world, there's something that is very connected. You're very connected to that spirit guide, to that ancestor, and they have signed a contract with you to guide you in this life. Or it's a group of spirit guides I'm hearing that are here to guide you through this life, through the challenges that you might be facing, to really protect you as well. I'm hearing soften the blow too, with the honey calcite here, which I mean, I put there for all of the piles, is there to actually hold up those cards. But the honey calcite really is a softening stone. It softens the energy of stress and challenges in your life, makes you focus on joy and bring you back to that state of inner peace and balance and just love and happiness, right? So we have the Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands coming through here. Let's just see what else comes up. But there is definitely this overwhelming sense of protection, of guidance. And I think that maybe some of you can think back in your life to times that were maybe dangerous. I'm hearing like you went through something really dangerous and you almost came out unscathed. And you kind of look back and wonder, wow, like there's so many times in my life where I should have died or things could have been a lot worse, but you came out, unscathed. They're showing me, I don't know if you watch Game of Thrones, where she goes into, where Khaleesi goes into the fire to, sort of die with her loved one, her beloved, and then comes out with her dragons birthed out of their eggs and totally unscathed. And that is what I'm seeing for you as well. And especially with all this talk about dragons, the dragons shown here, the raptors, the crow, specifically the crow feather that came out, that's here, and then that card kind of came out too. Which definitely is synchronistic. So there's something that's just, they want to tell you that they are with you right now. They are protecting you, and they have been protecting you since birth. So there's been a lot of times where you could have been faced even worse outcomes or even death, I'm hearing for some of you. And you kind of look back and wonder, wow, like I really am lucky, but it's not necessarily luck. It's that you are very protected. And it's because you have this gift. I'm going to get into this for in a second, but you have this gift of sharing from your heart or seeing through your heart. And there's a mission that you're meant to, share with the world that's very heart centric, that's very heart focused. It's about messages of healing and love, spreading joy, being a really great communicator as well with the King of Swords. Like, you're very honest and open and intuitive and this light bringer, so to speak. And maybe you've gone through a lot of challenges in your life, just coming to the edge and backing away, so that you can really look into the darkness, to the depths of the darkness, and peer into it, but then be pulled back just enough, getting a taste of that pain, of the suffering, of the sorrow, of the dark energies, and coming back so that you can share those experiences, so that you can get in touch with those people who are suffering, really empathize with them, understand them, so that you can help them heal. Without that experience, you wouldn't really understand how they think, how they work, how they feel, in order to help them heal, in order to bring them back from the edge or from the darkness. If any of you have seen What Dreams May Come with Robin Williams, I don't know his wife's name, but it's a beautiful movie. I highly recommend you watch it. And it's where he goes to, his wife commits suicide and finds out, I can't remember, it's been a long time since I've seen it, but he realizes or finds out that she, because she committed suicide, she goes into the underworld, so to speak, or this what's it called when they are in the middle? They're like lost souls kind of drifting around. I think every, religious group has a different name for it. I feel like the word is on the tip of my tongue. Spirit, what is it? Yeah, I can't, it's not coming to me right now. Anyway, I don't want to waste your time trying to think of it. It'll pop into my mind. But he realizes that she's in that space, kind of lost. She's this lost soul, and he just feels so sad for her. And I think he finds a way to kind of go into that world by committing suicide himself. I think it's been a long time since I watched the movie, but but with intention to go in to pull her out. And then I don't want to ruin the movie for you, but I mean, it's a really old movie. So if you haven't seen it, what happens at the end is he kind of like brings her soul back. And then they have lived multiple lives together, and they kind of go to another life where they can find each other again and heal and come back together. And it's just really beautiful. But the idea is that with intention, his soul goes into this underworld, into the dark space, into that, the void, where he finds her to bring her back into awareness, to realize like how beautiful her life journey is, her soul is, how much she can create and do. And that's a part of your gift in this world. It's very, very powerful with the King of Swords there. Like, you have been training for this for lifetimes. Like, you're no longer in training anymore, especially here when you look at the Five of Swords in this specific deck, and the guidebook talks about this initiation process through challenges. And through the challenges that you've lived in your life, you are now ready and capable to be this King of Swords, to spread this message of love and light to the dark spaces, to the underworld, so to speak. And I haven't looked at these. So that kind of came into my purview, my vision right there. The Queen of Wands. Look at all these wands. I don't think I've ever seen a reading with straight up wands come out like this. Page of Wands, Ace of Wands, Five of Wands, Queen of Wands. After this initiation process, after this, maybe in your young life, I feel like maybe in your young life, because the Wands is a very fiery energy. Even though, again, you have the King and the Cups there, the Swords and the Cups energy here, which is very mindful, thoughtful, or the Cups energy is mindful, thoughtful, creative, love, intuition, heart space, balance, softness, flow energy. And then the Swords energy can be very fast energy, but can also be, very head heavy, and not so much mindfulness, but very methodical and organized and perceptive and objective kind of energy as well. But that's also coming to you from a time of action, a time of the Wands energy is very fiery. It's all about experiences and taking action and trial and error kind of thing, going through challenges and learning through them through experience, trial and error kind of energy, following through on your intuition and taking action on your intuition. On inspiration, not just intuition, because intuition can be like, I find that intuition is a lot of Wands energy, but it's mostly Cups energy, but like inspiration. But inspiration can come from intuition, come from experience, come from, lessons that you've learned in life through action, through experiences, which is very Wands energy. So we have the Page of Wands going into the Ace of Wands, and it's just like this new beginning over here. But I think it's like, through a lot of trial and error, through a lot of beginnings, through a lot of, I'm hearing like, not short stops, that's baseball, but like stop shorts. So like moving forward and then getting pulled back, moving forward and then getting pulled back, moving forward and then getting pulled back, or starting over constantly, starting over and over again. And then trying different things, trying this over here and trying that over there and that over there and having this experience over here, back and forth, right? All these different experiences and new beginnings. But what this means for you is that what it is, what's going on here. And maybe you've been really confused as to what it is that you're trying to be, not trying to do, but what it is that you're meant to be doing, because you've had so many fresh starts, so many new beginnings, so many different experiences. And it's really confusing for you. It's like, what does this all mean in the grand scheme of things? How come I can't just stay on one path, one journey? How come I'm going all over the place? How come, my road, my life has been so full of twists and turns, and why can't I just stay focused on this one journey with the King of Swords there? Why isn't there just one focus, one destination, one clear path? And maybe that's what you've been questioning with the King of Swords. This like, why isn't there this one clear path way? But the thing is that you will see clearly, again, with the King of Swords and the Heart Center or the Ace of Cups, what all of this has been for. That's what your spirit guides really want you to know, that this is for a reason. And you have gone through this. You're at the end of all of this. You've gone through the initiation process. You've gone through all of these stop shorts and like new beginnings and trial and errors and experiences and trials and tribulations and challenges and initiations, to initiate you into the Queen of Wands energy, into this being this light unto the darkness. I'm hearing for a lot of you. The Queen of Wands is very passionate. She's driven. She's a light source to other people. She illuminates the dark spaces. She manifests with intention very, very quickly and very easily. And that's because she is clear, but she has that passion, that love, that joy energy after going through a lot of challenging experiences in her life. The Swords energy, if you look through the timeline, I guess you could say, of the Wands energy, so Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as you go through the Wands cards, there's a lot of challenges that need to be faced in the Wands suit. External, but also internal as well. A lot of defending yourself, defending your worldview, your purview, the way that you see the world, the way that you can idealize the way that the world maybe could be different, could be better, could be filled with more light, more love with the Ace of Cups over there. Like you just have this clear vision of how the world could be a better place, you have this idea maybe of wanting to create this idealistic society, or you feel very triggered by, the world that we have created. And it bothers you, and it bothers you so much because it's like you've been through all of these trials and tribulations. You've been through all these challenges. You can really see clearly. You've experienced a lot of pain and stress and struggle. But because of those experiences, you're very clear-minded. You see in the dark very, very well, whereas other people who haven't been through the same struggles as you have can't see through the darkness. They haven't been initiated into this light yet, but you are their initiator. It's almost like, okay, and don't get mad at me when I say this, but it's like you're kind of like Jesus, okay? You're like a modern day Jesus, and I'm so sorry if you're really religious, and I don't think that really religious people are here watching tarot card readings, but it's like, and it's not that you're here to abolish the sins of other people, but you're here to help to initiate them or bring them across the bridge into the other side, into this idealistic world that you can see filled with love and light and inspiration and togetherness and joy and fun, and where people can be really embodied their soul and be able to manifest things and create things really effortlessly and easily. And the only reason, not the only reason, but part of the reason you're able to do that is and to help bring people across this maybe very dangerous bridge. Like in my mind, this spirit showing me like one of those rope, what are they called? Like a rope bridge, like a plank sort of rope bridge that's rickety, and like some of the boards are, loose or cracked, and you're here like guiding people across that bridge. Like, it's okay, it's safe, I will guide you, I will help you. And you're there to illuminate the path forward. And the reason you can do that so effortlessly and so easily is because you've gone through this so many times. You've almost recreated yourself so many times that it's so effortless for you that you can lead the way. And that is also part of the king energy there. It's almost like this King of Swords and the Queen of Wands are almost synonymous. It's like two of the same. It's this divine masculine and divine feminine energy balanced out together in this energy, whether it's just you and yourself, or you are finding a partner that is going to help you do something really big in the world to help guide people across this bridge from the darkness into the light, into this embodied experience of the human, of the soul journey. Right? The soul is using the human body to learn lessons, to grow, to expand, to help the universe expand through its challenges, through its struggles. And you are here helping to make that journey a lot less difficult. And it's a very spiritual path. You have been sent here. You might be identified as a light worker or a starseed, a chosen one or whatever. You're definitely, or even a high priestess. You're definitely here to usher in the new world order of embodiment as a way of life, as a way to learn how to expand through the universe and ascend beyond the ego, to ascend beyond the human experience. You're here to make that really easy for the next phase of life. So again, I'm getting another message for some of you, and this is a specific message for some, but you have done this, okay? You're the Queen of Wands energy, and whether you identify masculine or feminine, you could be the King of Swords energy as well. So either or, whatever, take it as it resonates. But you are going to be meeting somebody who is this who is this King of Swords or the Queen of Wands, however you identify. Or whatever resonates with you. And the two of you are coming together because you have both been on this journey. You have done this work separately through your own experiences. And now you're coming together to show the world, right? To create a business or a program or whatever it is. So even just if it's if you are just entering into a space of being, a power couple, I'm hearing, just to share that energy, right? Other people will notice, right? A power couple walks into a room, you notice when there's a couple that comes into a room that like are connected, attuned to each other. They understand each other. They're there together. They work together. They spread joy and love together. They're so harmonious in their own energies, so trusting and faithful, you know, and that I'm not talking about any sort of like beliefs in terms of like how you manage your marriage or you enter into that soul contract together in terms of like other bonds and relationships, whenever. That's not what I mean, but like faithful in terms of your soul contract, in terms of your soul energy. You're on the same page, right? So that's pretty neat. You guys. So that could be coming in for you if it hasn't already. If you have somebody in mind that maybe you just recently met, Spirit saying that that might be actually this person. If that lights you up and it resonates, then yeah, this is the person that you're meant to usher in this new world order along with. If you haven't met this person yet, they're coming in very soon to help you on this journey. So Spirit is really, and your ancestors and your angels are very adamant that like you are not on the wrong path. All of these start and stops and new beginnings that you've gone through that haven't made any sense, they're for a reason. You have so much life experience, even in this this one life, but in many, many, many lives, you have so much life experience that life experience makes you wise. And because you are wise, people will follow you. Because you understand people, they will follow you. They will listen to you because of your story of overcoming these challenges, right? There's definitely a difference in the world where you listen to somebody who has overcome challenges versus somebody who has a PhD in something and they just have a PhD. They just have the book smarts, but they have no life experience. There's definitely a different kind of wisdom that comes from those two sets of people, for me anyways. And that's truly what I think, and that's a part of the embodied experience, right? Is feeling that humanity, ascending beyond the human condition, knowing what that is, what the human condition actually is, what it feels like to overcome, to be in the darkness and move into a space of light, to integrate the shadow self with the light self, you know, and to not demonize the darkness, but to work with it, to overcome it, to allow it space to breathe so that when you allow the darkness to, what am I trying to say? When you allow the darkness a space to be itself, I guess, to understand it, acknowledge it, know where it comes from, it doesn't feel the need to consume, to fixate quite as much. And it allows the light to soften it, to enter it, to penetrate it. I hope this is making sense. This is a divine purpose reading for you guys. I will get some clarifiers around the King of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and you at like the Queen of Wands, or vice versa in a second before we finish. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Wow, the guardians fly high. Wow, look at the dragonflies in the background. Connection, friendship, unity, togetherness, like a shared path, a common goal kind of energy here. The guardians fly high. I love the purple here. It's purple, not indigo, but purple, but very dark, black almost. Which is very conscious. This is a very connected to universal energy, to the higher consciousness, to the higher realms. The purple in the dinosaur's eye here, seeing clearly with vision. In this card, this character's eyes are blue, but it has the same sort of energy to it. The color of the dragon's eyes and the color of the King of Swords eyes here, and these two are working together. Same thing as these two. This is another confirmation that somebody is coming in and you'll be working together as guardians for the new world order, ushering in the new world order of peace, of serenity, of love, of joy, of embodiment in order to ascend, in order to expand universal energies. And the number 4, 2, is a number of twin. It's a twin flame number. If multiples of 2, so 2 plus 2, so people equals 4. That's how I see it anyways. 4 is also the number of stability, financial stability, of protection. You are protected on this mission. And that's kind of what I was talking about before about, starting and stopping and coming to the edge and being pulled back by the divine, by your spirit guides, being protected so that you can peer over to the darkness, see what's going on there, and then be pulled back so you could really get an understanding, a viewpoint of that dark energy, of those experiences, the traumas that other people and yourself have experienced, and how to overcome that in order to help people expand their energy, heal their shadow self, integrate their shadows, and then ascend beyond them. This is also, the number, the 4 is the number of protection. I just said that, but also very synchronistic with the black obsidian, the dragon. I just heard dragon's blood, but I have an incense burning. It's the Palo Santo with dragon's blood. So that's burning also in the background. And then we have obviously the crow, which is the messenger of the gods. I love crows. I'm sorry. Is there any? Oh yeah. Okay. Spirit, can we get more messages about the... Oh, I didn't even ask. They're saying take them. Okay. In my mind, I said, I was going to say the King of Swords and like the connection here, this connection, but I didn't finish my sentence and Spirit just dropped the cards. So obviously they're meant for you. Six of Cups. This is a twin flame soulmate connection. This is someone that you've signed a contract with to do this work with in this life. You're coming together after both experiencing very similar experiences, struggles, start and stops, coming to the edge, being pulled back. Oh my God, Ace of Cups again. And the 7 of Cups. 6 of Cups, 10 of Wands, more of Wands energy, Ace of Cups, 7 of Cups. So this is to clarify that connection, the King of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. And definitely this is, with the 7 of Cups here, you might have been dreaming about this person. This is like a manifestation card. This is the card of choices, but intentional choices, intentional focus, and your heart kind of leading the way, I'm hearing Spirit say. Some readers call this like the Aladdin card. It's kind of like in some decks, there's a genie lamp with it, and this sort of like controlling the energies of the universe with your heart, with your energy, with love, with intention, less so with your mind, but more with your energy and with your heart. With your emotions, with your feelings, and drawing that person towards you. And I think that this is your heart with the Ace of Cups here calling this person in. And you might not even know that that's what you're trying to do. You might not even be ready for it, or you might think that you're not ready for this next level of experience, but your heart is ready, your soul is ready, and your soul is drawing this person in because you are the guardians, and it's time for you to step into your power very, very soon. The 10 of Wands, yeah, like all these struggles that you've been going through, that both of you have been going through in your lives, they're about to end, and you're coming together to use all that knowledge, that experience for a really divinely guided purpose. This is such a powerful reading, you guys. This is pile number 1. Oh my God, I don't even... like, it's such a powerful reading, you guys. I have chills. Oh, this kind of is sitting weird. Okay, dream. Number 11, this is a master builder number, a master number. Every single thing you own was once a figment of someone's imagination. Yeah, like your dreams are calling something into fruition. You are wanting to build like a utopia, right? You've been living in this dystopian world that's really kind of messed up. It's almost a dream in itself. Like, how did we create such a mess? But you have this vision of this dream of a new world order, and you're bringing it into fruition together, and you need him, I'm just saying him because of this divine masculine energy, but you need, like, and again, however it resonates for you and vice versa, whoever you identify with, you are the counterpart. The counterpart is coming in to help you. The number 11 is also, twin flame, divine counterpart energy as well. So this is your divine counterpart coming in for you and with you. Together, you're here to change the world in however it is that you are going to be doing it together. These two cards just came out. Become. Close your eyes. What does your best self look like? Open your eyes. Become your vision. Yeah. Just be, embody. And that's what I was talking about, embodiment. Number 3 is about expansion. And we've been talking a lot about expansion. So become that which you believe in. That's that which you have faith in. You might be somebody like me who talks a lot about love and might believe like in, I mean, the fairy tale of love, and people will say to you, oh, fairy tales don't exist, right? That's not what love actually is. Well, actually, maybe it is. And if that's what you want, if that's what you believe in, then believe in it so strongly that that's what you're going to manifest. That's what you're calling in right now. This divine counterpart, that is the perfect balance to you, however you identify, whether strongly masculine or strongly feminine. This is that perfect balance, and you're coming together to show the world what perfect unity looks like, what love looks like, what connection and attunement look like, and how that energy, that togetherness, can uplift the world, can change the world. Number 12, laugh. Because it can change the course of your entire day. It costs you absolutely nothing. It's beautiful. Yeah, joy. What can joy do for you? Do for the world. That's something that you're here to usher in as well. Joy, laughter, abundance, love through your energy, through your heart space. That's all I'm going to okay, I'm going to leave that here for you now. Pile number 1. That was a very powerful reading. Thank you so much for being here. And I just thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for sharing your energy with me. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you bring into the world. We need more light workers, light bringers like you. And you know what? When this person comes in, I just want to, Spirit saying, it might scare you a little bit. It might feel really intimidating at first, but you'll recognize this person when they come. And that energy, that like electricity that you feel in your body, some of you might fear that it is another trauma bond, a trauma cycle, but it'll feel different. They're saying play together, yes, but pay close attention to how it really feels in your body without reacting. So notice the difference between compression and expansion. Does it feel exciting, or does it feel kind of, that's not even the right way to explain it. Not exciting versus scary, or home, because trauma survivors, it can feel, red flags can often feel like home. They can feel really comfortable and exciting, but does this person mirror your beliefs? Do you share a vision of a better world? Do you really have similar beliefs on love and joy and lived experiences, like values? Do your values align? Those types of things. When you find that person that aligns and that really is open to communicating with you, especially with the King of Swords there, do you communicate? Are you passionate about your values, about your beliefs, about your energy, about what you talk about? Like, that is the difference, right? It's not just a sexual passion. It's a passion about you, your mind, your energy, everything. So when you notice that person, this is that person, and you are meant to do really big things together. Thank you again. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. Sending you so much love. Thank you for being here. Let me know how this resonated in the comments. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And yeah, if you're not already a part of my community, please consider subscribing. I'd love to stay connected so that A, you don't miss any readings that I upload, but just, I love being connected to other like-minded, like energies people. And I want to build a bigger community of us. I think it's really important for the New World Order, and I'm totally with you and aligned, and I'm excited about the projects that you're bringing into the world, because, hey, let me know what's coming up, and if I can, I will join you as well, whatever it is that you're creating. Thanks so much, and we'll see you soon. Bye. Hey, pile number 2, welcome to your reading, messages from your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. So I'm getting ancestors because I think that, I'm not sure which pile it's going to be, but there are messages from ancestors that are coming in very strongly, or they really wanted to be brought to you. So I'm just leaving these readings really open. I haven't shuffled any cards yet because I wanted to allow space and energy and room, whatever. I just said space, but for your angels and ancestors and spirit guides to come through, whoever needed to come through, without putting any limits or expectations on the readings. So that's what we're doing today, just like guidance, whatever's going on for you. You selected this blue jay feather, and it's hard to see. It is like there's this blue side to that feather. I just found it yesterday. It was like sticking up. Oh, I said that in the intro, but like it was like, take me, take me. Yeah, blue jays are very protective. They're fierce creatures, and they're very vocal and determined, and they're very hardy. They live even in the winter. Like I live in Canada, and the blue jays are the most beautiful things in the winter against the snow, and they're very resilient creatures. They are here in the winter. They don't necessarily fly south. They're very resilient and stay very close to home. So they could be. I don't know if they're would be considered homebodies, but they are very protective of their homes. And they're very fierce and almost fearless, I find, these creatures. So also this Light Seers deck, I'm going to pull for the energies of your reading, because this deck was just like falling all over the place. When I was looking through my cupboard at decks to use for today's reading, this deck like was falling on the floor. It kept falling a few times. It was just like, no, take me, take me, take me. So I'm going to use it as an overall energy for the readings at the beginning. And then we'll go into other tarot. You selected the Erotic Fantasy Tarot. And we'll get into that in a second. So let's just see. Oh, no, that was my fingers. So hold on. That was not spirit. Spirit, angels, ancestors of pile number 2. What do you want them to know today? What message can I channel for you? What overall energy? No, that's too many. Someone's thinking about you. Who's thinking about them? Who's thinking about pile number 2? What message do you want me to... There's something about that. There's something about somebody wants to tell you something. Somebody is spying on you. Somebody has passionate feelings for you. Okay, so we have these, 4 cards. Okay, 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups, 4 of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the 2 of Pentacles. I've never noticed this in this deck. And I'd have to stop and like look this up. But this is the Big Dipper in the sky here. And I didn't or the Little Dipper. Big Dipper, Little Dipper. Is there a movie where somebody's like, I'm your Big Dipper and you're the Little Dipper? That's what I'm seeing. Like, I don't know if maybe from the past, or maybe you know somebody, or you have a connection with somebody where you had this like inside joke about like one of you's the Big Dipper and one of you's the Little Dipper. I'm getting that as a very, very specific message for somebody, but that's coming to mind. I don't know if I saw it in a movie or something, but it's very clear. Someone like, I'm the Big Dipper, you're the Little Dipper, and you just fit really well together. The 3 of Cups is about community, friends, family. It could be your child as well. We'll get into a little bit more of what's going on in this reading. The 4 of Swords, which is a card of inaction, a card of rest, needing to rest, maybe needing to disconnect. Maybe there was, we'll get into what the tarot says, but maybe there was a relationship that you really needed to disconnect from, that you needed space from, that was very overwhelmingly passionate. We also have this lavender field here, this community looking up at the stars, wish fulfillment, wishful thinking I'm hearing as well. Maybe somebody's wishing for you. Maybe somebody's dreaming about you. Whoever it is, I think they're trying to make a choice with the Two of Pentacles is about options, choices, where to place your energy. It's not just about money. It's just like, where do I put my focus? Where do I put my energy? How do I make the right choices that are going to lead me into the direction, into the results that I'm seeking? Really taking time as well. The Pentacles energy can be very slow moving. But it's like building stability in a connection. I think what I'm getting for some of you, I want to get into the tarot more because this is kind of a big reading. I don't know how to place these. I had all these cards over here for pile number 1. So let's see if I can just put at least... How did I say these cards? I'm going to put them in order that I was saying them. So I had this here. Somebody's thinking about you, and somebody feels very passionate about you. With the Knight of Wands here, they're very passionate, but I feel like they're trying to hold themselves back. You see this horse in the background? It's kind of bucking, not bucking, but is that bucking when the front legs are up? But it's like they're trying to, I'm hearing like, whoa, Nelly, like really trying to hold back their passions and trying to do it right with the Two of Pentacles there. They want to come at you, want to come and talk to you with a very clear message. And maybe they're dreaming about you a lot with the Three of Cups here, looking up at the skies. Maybe they're watching your social media. Maybe they're watching you from afar. Or maybe they're asking their family about you, but they really love you. They feel like very protective of you. They feel like you are their little dipper or big dipper, however you resonate with that message. And they really want to be clear and well-intentioned when they come, and they don't want it to be all fiery, passionate energy. Maybe that's how it was in the beginning. Maybe this is somebody from the past who wants to come and connect with you, or maybe it's somebody who has their eye on you, who knows you, but you don't know. Like I feel with the Four of Swords energy here, this could be you just like not realizing that this person has their sights on you, wants to connect with you, really has a lot of love for you, protection, like they want to protect you. They want to hold on, I need to adjust my seat here. Yeah, they just lavender is also this field of lavender is stress relief, right? Is stress relief. And I just felt the energy drop a little bit in the room. It's like, and then we have I'm sorry, I'm all over the place here. And I think that's what the Two of Pentacles there. They're swinging like a pendulum back and forth between like wanting to connect, feeling really fiery, passionate, and wanting to like rush in with the horse there. Like really wanting to have this passion and fiery energy, wanting to rush in to talk to you, to communicate with you, but then really pulling themselves back and then swinging the other way between inaction and action, inaction, action, going back and forth, because they don't want to do you wrong. I'm hearing Spirit say, they don't want to do you wrong. They're very fiercely protective over their nest, over you, over home. I'm hearing, because that's what the blue jay is like. But they have this like strong message. They want to talk to you. And that's what the blue jay there, like the blue jay feather is about communication. Like when I think of a blue jay, all I can hear is their squawking. It sounds like squawking, but I mean, it is how they communicate, right? And it's not a very pleasant sound, but it's beautiful at the same time. They're very loud, very vocal, very recognizable. When you hear them, right? You can hear even like the crows have a similar sort of squawking, sort of very vocal, loud, brash kind of sound when they communicate, but it's very recognizable, the two of those birds. I mean, if you're a bird watcher, you know birds and you can tell the difference between their calls, but those two birds have very harsh sounding calls. Not that I think that this is supposed to be a harsh energy, but I feel like with the polished hematite there, it's like they want to come at you in a very polished way, very protective, very clear, very grounded, where maybe before when you were in each other's orbit, it was all passion and no sustenance, so substance, and they want to show you that they have substance now. Like now they really understand what it is that you need and you're looking for, and like what they want to provide for you. Okay, let's just get into this tarot because this seems so specific. And again, I think all of these readings are going to be really different. Oh, all of these, yeah, this one, let's see. Yeah, oh my gosh, Spirit, look at. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords, the Five of Cups. A couple more cards, please, for pile number 2. Okay, Six of Swords. And the Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, and then Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Energy. I'm gonna put that. Where am I gonna put this, you guys? Where do you want this? Over here? Sure. It's kind of the bottom of the deck energy. This. Where can we put all this stuff? Oh, that fits in nicely. Look at this fitting in nicely with each other. The Big Dipper, Little Dipper energy. This is like, okay, this is going to be very, when you meet somebody and you've had very intimate encounters with somebody and their body just fits so well with yours, and it doesn't happen often, it's almost like a lock and a key. Like this was meant to be, like your bodies just fit really well. That's this person's energy. That's where you two are coming together. It's like I'm hearing you were lost with the Five of Cups here, and now you're found with the Six of Swords. Look at this card. I just got this deck. I'm obsessed. I use it all the time, every day, just for myself, just as I discuss things with Spirit. This is somebody who's so passionate for you. I'm seeing you as the viewer, as this figure here, this feminine energy here, and this person is like I could just see his tongue like all in her mouth, like just so like, oh my God, I missed you so much. Where have you been? I just need to absorb you into my body. And I don't know, this not a sexual thing, but like as a mom, if you have kids, and especially for moms, I think there's this feeling when you have kids, it's like you want to, they're birthed from your body, but you almost want to absorb them into your body again. Like just the love that you feel, you're so connected. They are literally a formation from your body. Like they come from you. They're pieces of you, your flesh. And it's almost like you can feel them. Like you can almost absorb their energy right into you. And that's what I'm getting here with this card. It's like they want to take you away. They want to rescue you. They want to come to your rescue, especially with here we have the Knight of Swords here, which is kind of like the knight in shining armor energy. They like a white knight energy. They want to come in and rescue you and love you and save you and do everything for you and take you away to a far off land where they can have you all to themselves. Okay. I'm sorry. This is so passionate. Like, and it's not just sex. It's like love. Like they just want to provide so much security for you. And then with the Five of Cups here, I'm really being drawn to these two cups. It's like you walked away from this person and they really felt it. They were like, oh my God, you turned your back on me. But it was totally my fault and I get it. What I'm seeing is it's as if I'm looking at this card through the person's eyes, watching you walk away. Like watching you walk away was the hardest thing I ever had to do. That's the message for you. Oh my God, that was clear. Watching you walk away was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. And that is not happening again. So they're looking to find a way to come at you and create a new beginning with the Page of Wands here, creating a new beginning with you and for you that is stable, is full of love, is not just about the sex, even though they really want to have sex with you or they really want that intimacy with you. this is very clearly, to me, about a very intimate connection, but it doesn't have to be. It could be that they just really miss that connection, that love, that friendship with you. But I'm getting very strongly a very specific message about a person who is like looking at you and like watching you walk away is the hardest thing I've ever had to do. And they're like, I'm not doing that again. And I have to find a way to make this better. I have to be better in order to come back into your life. Oh, look at the bottom of the deck. I didn't look at it. It's the Ace of Cups. Yeah, they want a new beginning, a new love connection with you. They want a fresh start, I'm hearing. But they want to do it right. Oh, they want you to be their like little dipper or big dipper or whichever one you identify with. Oh my God, there's so much love here, you guys. Like I just feel this overwhelming sense of love. And it's not just passion. This is like a deep love. Spirit, why is the Seven of Swords here? The Seven of Swords, it's like, it's over here as like the bottom of the deck energy initially, but like, what? Okay. Oh, so the Ace of Wands. Oh, I don't want to cover this. I need to move things around. Sorry, you guys. I'm going to move that over there. This there. Okay, I'm going to put these. Can you see those? Yeah. There we go. There we go. I feel better about that. They secretly have this like fiery passion for you. They want to be inside of you or like in and around you or have you inside of them. However you identify with that. They feel so passionate for you. They feel so much sexual energy, but they're trying to keep it under control. They don't want that to be the thing that brings you together, because I think that maybe if you were in a relationship in the past, and I think that this is, a lot of you were that, or maybe it wasn't a relationship, it was just like a situationship. You know, it's like, that's what it was. Maybe they really wanted more, but they didn't know how to express it. They didn't know how to give that to you. They didn't know how to receive love or give love. And that's because of their own wounding from their past. But they are like, they're trying to keep that under wraps, right? They don't want that to be the thing that reunites you. So yes, they have all this fiery passion, energy for you. They really want you so bad. Like they want to consume your face. See this? Like they just are like, I want you in me and on me and all over me. But I don't want you to think that that's all I want from you, even though I want that so badly, but I want so much more. So they're trying to really control their urges because they want to come at you very intelligently. They don't want you to walk away again. They don't like watching you walk away was so painful for them that they don't ever want that to experience that again. So they're trying to figure out a way to come into your life, talk to you, communicate with you, tell you, share their thoughts and feelings with you in a way that you'll understand them, in a way that they can maybe express how I'm hearing how sorry they are for what happened in the past. They have a lot to say. Like I can't really get out the words fast enough. Like they have so much to say. And then with the blue jay feather here, like they have so much to say to you. But they really want it to be clear. They don't want to mince words. They don't want you to mistake anything they say at this point. Like again, they've just, okay, so we have Six of Cups. Let me make sure that you guys can see this. Oh, this is beautiful. All I'm feeling is like an immense amount of love around my heart center. Like love, sexual energy, yes, but like love. Like this is a deep love. Look at this bridge in the background. I just noticed it, this bridge. They want to cross this bridge with you to a whole nother world. They don't want you to leave again. So the Six of Cups, and we have the 10, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hanged Man, hanged being, whatever, hanged woman. They want to 69 you. Look at, no, I'm not. It's the Wheel of Fortune. But this, you know what? They want to give just as much as they want to be open to receiving, right? that position sexually, like it's a very vulnerable position to put two people in, right? You have to have a lot of trust and feel really secure with somebody and really want to give, and that person really wants to give back to you, and so it's very reciprocal, I'm hearing, and they want that sort of reciprocity with you. They want it to be an equal partnership. They want to give and take now. They don't want to be just the taker or just the giver or whatever, however it was in the past. They just want to give so much to you. Like there's so much. When I'm tapping into this energy, I'm just seeing somebody who's so overwhelmed with love, and this need to protect you and envelop you in their arms. Look at, again, I was just shuffling, and again, the Ace of Cups came up at the bottom of the deck. I got to take it out because it's come up at the bottom a few times. So I got to take it out, put it over there. Okay, sometimes sometimes the bottom of the deck then goes into a whole story every so often. I see communication again with the Eight of Wands was underneath the Ace of Cups. So there could be communication coming in soon. I'm not going to pull that out because it was underneath that one. So I do think that they're going to try to communicate with you very soon. But with the Six of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hanged Man here, it could be some time before this communication does come in. I'm going to clarify the Hanged Being or the Hanged Man just in case, because I don't usually pull reversals. If the cards flip upside down or are reversed intentionally, then I will take them reversed, and it's a very clear message. But otherwise, I really don't. Depends on the other cards. Usually I can read reversals without them actually being reversed, just intuitively, but we'll see. Let's see. The Hanged Man, this Hanged Woman, Hanged Being here. What is this, Spirit? What is it that you are saying? Is this like taking time, or is this soon, or what's going on here? Okay, here we go. Four of Wands, stability. Stability doesn't necessarily happen overnight. Look at, and then the King of Wands is at the bottom of the deck here. So this person has so much fiery energy, but they really, I'm going to put that over here. They can be very passionate and relentless, and they can be very caught up in sexual misgivings. And, like, I think that they don't want to allow their, passions to overrun this connection. I keep talking about that. They want stability with you, and in order for them to feel comfortable and know that they are stable and know that they have something stable to offer you, they need to do something. There's something that they're working on in order to bring that to you. So we have the Six of Cups. So they recognize you. We have the Six of Cups here. They recognize you as a soulmate. They really love you and want you so bad. Like, they want you to look at right under here. This girl in the Five of Cups is walking away, and then she's sort of like turned around. It's like that final look before she finally goes, and kind of looks back and says, "Are you sure you want me to go?" Right? And it's like he's reaching out to her and saying, "Wait, but wait, but wait. I love you, but wait. I have, and then I feel like the stuck words, like her maybe looking back. Maybe there was a time when you were leaving that you kind of looked back. Oh, that song, that Christina Aguilera song, which is like with is it Great Big Sea, or who is it with? Say Something, I'm Giving Up on You. Oh God, listen to that song, because that's the emotion here. Maybe in the past it was like, say something, I'm giving up on you. I have to walk away. I have to honor myself. I have to take care of myself. And they were like, they didn't know what to say. And that's because they didn't know how to receive love. They didn't know how to give love. They didn't know how to be everything that you needed them to be at that time. And now they're preparing themselves to be that thing. And now they're preparing themselves to say something, to come back and really be full of substance for you, because they know how valuable you are to them and in their lives. And they want to build something really solid with you with the Four of Wands here, which is the divine counterpart energy. It could be twin flame energy as well. But they need there's something stability wise that they are working on and before they come back into your life. But things are moving a little bit slowly, more slowly than you'd like with the Wheel of Fortune here, that things are changing, things are evolving, but it might be a little bit slower, but it's because they want to build this very solid foundation within themselves, within their lives before they come back and offer you an explanation or offer you something here. They're trying to create, and then we have Seven of Cups, and that was under the King of Wands. So, sometimes again, like I find that there's a message at the bottom of the deck, but I'm just going to take this Seven of Cups. I'm not going to lay it down, but it's like they're trying to move things around. I'm seeing somebody really shifting their lives around, moving things around strategically, trying to make space, to create stability, make it possible for you to come into their lives and be really comfortable, so that they don't lose you again. And it might feel like you might feel them in your energy. You might be thinking about them, dreaming about them with the Three of Cups and the stars over there. Okay. Anything else, Spirit, with this tarot deck? Is there anything I want to clarify here? Spirit saying no. I feel sad. I feel like I want to get a timing card, but I don't know if it's the right thing because there's so many different people that this message could be for. That timing, I just feel, would be really unfair to try to look at. Spirit saying soon. I'm going to ask in a second what you can do in the meantime. I mean, you don't have to, I didn't say it before, but everybody has free will. You don't have to accept their apology or accept them back into your life. I feel like many of you know who I'm talking about and have been sort of waiting for them to sort of grow up and come back. But, you don't have to wait for anybody. You don't need to put your life on hold for anybody. Go out and still experience things. All right, Spirit, with the Dragon Fae Oracle deck, what message can I give to my pile number 2s about this connection, this person, this situation, about themselves? What is it that they need to know? Oh my God, this here. Queen Una. A brilliant solution is on its way. So number 10, which equals 1. Again, Ace of Cups, new beginnings. I'm thinking that this is about new beginnings. Then we have this like butterfly, or is it a moth? I don't know, like this fresh start I'm hearing, new beginnings, new opportunities for growth, really being connected to, look at her heart chakra. Or not, sorry, not heart chakra. Her throat chakra is and her crown chakra or her third eye are like wide open. And it's like you are very connected. You see them with your third eye coming in. You know that they're out there. So if you're dreaming about somebody or wishing for someone to come back, or knowing and expecting your twin flame to come back at any minute because you can feel it, Spirit is kind of guiding you to say like, okay, they're coming back, but make sure that you're standing your ground. Make sure that you're standing in your truth. Make sure that you say everything that you want to say when they do come back, because you don't want to walk away again, or you want to set boundaries. If they haven't done all the work, if they're not at the level that you want them to be at, then make sure that you set your boundaries. Make sure that your expectations moving forward are very clear. What you will accept and what you won't accept, the type of relationship that you want to have with them, the kind of love that you want to have with them, the life that you want to build together. Like, you are in a very powerful position right now when they do decide to come back into your life and open up this doorway. But I'm also sitting with the Four of Swords over here. I think that Spirit's also saying, you're not supposed to do anything here. I think that you've done a lot of the healing work on your own, in your own life. And that's really amazing. And so when this person comes back, you're in a very strong position to say, like, look, I know what I want now. I'm not going to accept what I accepted in the past because I've grown, I've healed. I know what my value, and I want to be valuable. And this person's going to, I can almost see this conversation playing out. And he's like, I know how valuable you are. I want you to know I love you. I want to give you everything. Like you're my everything. I want you. I don't want to disappoint you again. And you're like, good, because I'm here and I want to work together to build something really powerful, really strong, really amazing with the Four of Wands here. Like together you can do some really cool, amazing things. Just make sure you're standing in your integrity when they do come back, and that you're very clear. Okay, let's get some messages from this little oracle deck here. Just guidance. Forgive. Oh my God. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm going to cry. I want to give you a big hug. I can feel this person's energy in my body right now. I can't even describe it, how much they love you, how much they want to make this thing last and work, like, and how much they want to show up for you. Like, I can't even describe it. I can't. It's so unreal, actually. It's a thing fairy tales are made out of, to be honest. I feel it's almost, I can't even express it in words, really. The number 4 is stability. I also look at the number 4 as twin flame energy, divine counterpart energy, but forgive. Pain, hurt, anger, heartache, these are the chains holding you back. Free yourself, forgive. I think you want to forgive them. They want to ask for you. They want to ask for your forgiveness. But again, Spirit's saying, just stay in your integrity, set your boundaries and your expectations, really be open and communicate everything that you want to say, and have that open discussion. Be really honest. You've done so much work on yourself that it's important. You know yourself now. You know your worth, you know your value, and you're responsible for setting your boundaries, recognizing your own wounds, your own habits and the way you came into love situations in the past. Like, you've done so much work on yourself. Make that known. Make it known, right? Be very, very clear. But this person, I don't think you're gonna have an issue. I think it's gonna be a very emotional conversation, a very powerful conversation, but also very renewing with the Ace of Cups over there. Like just, and they want to protect you. I can't get over this. 6 of Swords is my favorite 6 of Swords I've ever seen. And how much they want to, like I said before, just consume you. Like, they are just so in love with you. It's like they want to swallow you whole, if that makes any sense. Like, they want to be in and around you and like hold you and connect with you and just be so like intertwined with the Big Dipper, Little Dipper analogy over there. I'm going to get, is there anything, Spirit, that they need to, I'm going to use a different deck just to see if anything similar comes up. Spirit, is there anything that they need to, pile number 2 needs to know about this person and when they might be coming back, or what to do when they come back, or what's going on? The Sun. Okay. This Sun energy is beautiful. This, like, this couple just like dancing, and they're like little butterflies too, totally transformative. They're going to come back into your life and be completely different. It's like, oh my God, you are they've grown, that you guys are aligned. This is a very blissful, wonderful union. There's so much healing, there's so much light and happiness and joy and fun in this connection. At the bottom of the deck, the King of Wands, so much passion as well, again with the King of Wands over here confirming this card. Like, they could be a fire sign energy. I didn't go through the signs in pile number 1. There's no pentacles here, so I don't know, take it as it resonates. They could be an air sign. There's a lot of air energy here. Or like the King of Wands, they could be a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Air energy is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And then cups, we have some cups energy here, but mostly fire signs are the strongest energy. Some cups could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Oh, you know what? They're just kind of, like, they just dumped out a bunch of cards. So we have Three of Cups, King of Swords, the Lovers, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Prince of Cups, Ace of Cups, Seven of Cups, the Moon. The Moon is the Pisces card, but it's also heavily ruled by Cancer. So, I mean, like, the Queen of Pentacles is some Pentacles energy here. Things are slowly changing. You know, I think with the Queen of Pentacles, it's like focus on yourself, focus on your well-being, make sure that you are stable in your own energy, self-sufficient, you know, like you have a lot to offer this connection. They know it, you know it, just stay in your own power, right? I think that's what they're really just trying to say. King of Swords energy, like really wanting to come in and communicate with you. There's the three birds there, and then we have the Three of Cups here, and it's just like, oh, you know what I didn't get into, which I have the Lovers. There could be, with the Three of Cups, there could be a third party situation where in the past they left you for somebody else or cheated on you, or there was another person involved or something like that. And with the Three of Cups and then the King of Swords coming here, and then the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune, it's like there is some, and then like all of these, the Prince of Cups coming in to offer you like a love opportunity, communication, apologizing. I love this Ace of Cups because there's this like rainbow coming in, right? Right. And it's just like, they love you so much and they want to apologize. Maybe the King of Swords coming in to apologize for what happened in the past. Like that's a whole other, I don't want to get too much into it because that's a very specific message. And even if it is, even if that's something that happened and it was a long time ago, right? People do things because they believe it'll make them happy, or they're afraid of love, or what it is that you guys had together was very triggering. So it's up to you to what you're willing to take and to set your boundaries and to whether or not to forgive or not. But Spirit's saying that I think that this connection, especially if it is a twin flame connection, the twin flame journey, it's very, you know, that makes a lot of sense where like they get triggered. There's a runner and a chaser and they're running away from you, and you know, and they ran into that connection because that was a karmic connection that felt good at the time, that really mirrored some of their own wounds, and you know, they were comfortable because it felt like home in their trauma body. It was like a trauma bond that they were repeating from childhood and whatever. Like, I don't want to get into all of that, but that is a potential of what happened. And what you offered was very triggering. They were afraid of what it is that you were offering or what you guys could have together. And so, you know, they are recognizing that now. But I want to just tell you, I just have to say again, that the energy that they feel for you is so powerful and so loving and so embracing. They just, again, want to hold on to you and never let you go again. As I said before, their message from their higher self is watching you walk away was the most painful thing I've ever experienced. And they've never been able to quite come back from that, even though they've tried. So take it as it resonates. Thank you for being here, pile number 2. Let me know if this resonated, and yeah, what happens when this person does come back into your life. Maybe save this video so you can come back to it and comment and let me know, or email me, because I'd love to hear the story. I'm a sucker for, you know, a happy ending. So sending you so much love and light and hope and joy. Remember to stay in your power no matter what happens. And you always have a choice. You always have a choice. And yeah, with that, I will leave this. And yeah, like the video. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please stay connected by subscribing so that you don't miss any readings, but also so that you can help me grow this channel and be a part of this community that I'm trying to build. And I would love to have you as part of, you know, on this journey with me. Thank you again for sharing your space, your energy, your heart with me, and your history with this person, because I know it's very personal, very intimate. And I really appreciate that. So thank you. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to reading for you next time. Bye. Hey, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. Okay, so Spirit, I told the story in the first 2 piles, so I'm going to tell you this story. So this is a message from your angels, spirit guides, and maybe even ancestors. I'm waiting to see if ancestors pop in. I think pile 1 had their ancestors really pop through, but I don't know why. I was getting the message because I think I told this in the intro, but my grandfather was coming through today and was like, no, talk about ancestors, and really wanted me to even put this little elephant here as a representation of ancestors because that was theirs, or my grandfather's before he passed away. And so he's here and he's just like, some ancestors have things to communicate or things to share. And actually, I didn't ring this bell in pile number 2, which is weird, but I'm gonna ring it now. I'm sorry if that was really loud. I wasn't thinking about that when I rang the bell. I wanted to just clear the energy and kind of welcome in any ancestors or spirit guides that wanted to come and communicate with you today. Also, this deck, the Light Seers Tarot, was like popping out, kept falling out of the shelf when I was selecting decks to use. And Spirit wanted me to use it as like an overall energy of what they want to communicate with you. So, we have the 3 of Pentacles for you, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups. So whatever it is that's going on, you are manifesting something. Stability, certainty, collaboration, but you are drawing something towards you with intention. You want to create more stability, self-sufficiency in your life, or that is what you've been working towards. There's a lot of green here as well in this card, even I find that's very matching of the jade that you selected with your hawk feather. So holy cow, you have a vision. You are a visionary. Before I'm even getting into your tarot decks, it's like, you are a visionary, and you envision not only with your mind, but with your heart, with your energy. You feel it. You feel what it is that you want to create. You felt it way before you even were able to intellectualize it, before you were able to understand it. It's a part of your soul journey, your mission here, maybe even ancestrally. I think that the ancestors are coming through strongly in this particular pile. I'm going to see what comes through for any of you, what specific ancestors, and if I can get any specifics, because this is a big group, and this is kind of meant for whoever this deck or this reading resonates with, and Spirit will bring you here if you're meant to hear this, so I'm not really worried about it. But anyway, I'll try to get some specifics if any specifics do come through during this reading. I'm really being drawn to this man. Oh, you guys can't see it. The masculine energy in this card. I'm hearing father. Do any of you have a father that passed away? It could be a grandfather, but a father that has passed away that maybe was a business owner that or had a really strong work ethic, he's saying. But I'm there's a man who looks similar to this man in this picture. Hold on. Maybe when he was younger looked like that. Maybe when he passed on, I'm seeing spectacles, but like those very kind of like rounded spectacles almost. I'm hearing pipe. To some of them are one of your grandfather's uncles, could be father or father figure even. It could be an uncle that was a father figure for some of you, or for one of you. Maybe your father passed away. Maybe they're saying that their brother or an uncle really took on the role of being a father figure. It could be something like that. He is just like, so the spirit coming through, the ancestor coming through is kind of like, maybe looked like this when they were younger, beard, short, kind of cropped hair, very jolly, happy person, but like a visionary, cooperative, very good in their community. I'm saying if any of you watch Gilmore Girls, it's like a very Luke energy, like kind of not grumpy, but very, very hyper masculine, but not in a toxic way. Likes to fix things. Mr. Fix It, good with their hands, like to build things. and I'm not gonna say like wears plaid, but very like a masculine sort of way of dressing. Not traditional. I'm seeing like a lumberjack kind of an energy too. Maybe as they aged, as they got older, had a bit of a belly, not a big giant belly, but like a bit of a hard belly. Maybe a bit of beer here and there. I'm seeing bonfires as well. So maybe it was a country kind of living, and you see here this woman knitting, kind of like they're creating this piece, this almost like a dream catcher type piece or macrame. They're building as a family together. Maybe you guys created things together, a business together, or played games together. It could be something like that. Had a lot of fun as a family unit together, like bonfires. But it was very together. You're a very close-knit family, and you learned so much from them. I tend to read a lot of trauma things in my readings and kind of in my life, but like this is something where in your family you learned love. You learned how to love, and that is so rare. And then you have like the jade stone here, which is the heart. Represents the heart chakra, and the green energy there, which is also Mother Nature, Gaia, the natural world, earth energy. You have 2 pentacles and cups here, which is like very earthy energy. With the Queen of Pentacles, they taught you. If any of you resonate or know who Marie Forleo is, they're showing me her as this way, like she talks about how her family was like this very amazing foundation for her business success. They taught her about how to figure things out on her own, how to think, how to build, how to collaborate and connect with other people. They really had a strong family unit vibe. It could be very traditional. I mean, her family, I think, are they Italian, like Italian American? Anyway, just like this very strong family values, and that gave you this strong sense of self with the 9 of Cups there. You're very confident because of the family values that you grew up with. They instilled family values in you. It was a very important part of your family. You trust yourself. You trust your ability to build, your ability to create change. Like you're so strong in your self-awareness and your self-realization, self-actualization journey because of this foundation of family, because your heart is so open, and it's very open because of, I'm hearing daddy's little girl. Like your dad was so proud of you. For a lot of you, this is, or very one specific person, this is your father coming through very strongly, and maybe you lost him around this age, 11, 12, 13 maybe, 13. But he was like your everything. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. He wants you to know how much he loves you, how proud he is of you, how much of a light you are to the world. You have grown into this extremely powerful, self-aware, compassionate, loving, intuitive person. Like you have blossomed with all these flowers blossoming around her. Your third eye is very open here. This energy, like you vibrate so highly, like you're just very in your power, and he is like beyond. Either it's your father or a father figure or a grandfather or something, is so beyond proud of you. Like you are in your energy, you own your power. He has watched you from the spirit world blossom into this beautiful being, and he's like, he couldn't be more proud of who you are. And you are attracting all of these really wonderful, great things into your life, and it stems from these very strong family values. Look at Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles over there. Let me pull this out. Queen of Pentacles. Look how strong and powerful and self-assured, confident she is. Like this is one of my favorite. I love this deck, but this is one of my favorite Queen of Pentacles. Like she is just like in her power, and she knows it. And it's not, but she's also very humble, right? She's not like haughty about it. She knows she's powerful. She knows she's strong. She knows how successful she is and can be. But she doesn't flaunt it unnecessarily, right? She gives back. She's very loving. She's very nurturing. She's very grounded, strong, and has created, maybe you have been working towards or have created a lot of family wealth. And I feel like you are grateful for all of the lessons that you learned from your parents, from your family, from how you grew up, the blessings that they gave you just from being, and they really accepted you. Look at this Nine of Cups. Your family taught you to accept who you are as you are. That was a big part of the lessons that they taught you and the things, the values in your family. Look at this treasure chest here, that you are the treasure. Look at her like floating up. It's as if you are the treasure. And they taught you that you are a treasure. You are a gift to the world. And because you feel so grateful and full of love and joy and self confidence, you easily attract so many really beautiful things into your life as yourself. And you were taught to accept yourself for who you are. Look at this figure with the blue hair. Like, they didn't care, they taught you to accept yourself. They were so proud of you, your parents, especially your father. Like daddy's little girl, like just loved you. Okay, let's pull some more cards, tarot cards, and see what else comes up. Spirit, ancestors, daddy, father, what's going on here? What else do you want to say? Nine of Cups. Oh my God, Nine of Cups, Nine of Cups. And then Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck right in this moment. I'm going to put this just right there because we have 3 queens up here right now. So like, I don't know, you are just like the divine feminine. You are powerful as F. You're like probably very Empress energy, very creative, very abundant. And then all the Empress, when you break her down, is all of the queens combined. So what do we have? Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. I'm curious to see if we would get the, we have Aeon here. Oh, I always forget. This deck has a few different, I don't know if that's Judgment. And then the King of Cups at the end of the reading. Let me put that, where can I put that? There. Hold on, I just want to double check. I always forget, and I want to make sure I'm reading this properly for you guys. Oh. No, yeah, Judgment, I was right. Okay, so this is the Judgment card, the King of Cups. I don't know what to say. This reading is just kind of like, it's like your ancestors, your father is just so proud of you. That's kind of just the message. As above, so below. Like, I don't know. It's like the hawk is also a messenger from the heavens, but the hawk is a wonderful parent when it comes to training their offspring. They aren't overprotective, right? They're not like helicopter parents of their offspring. They will drop the birds out, like their babies, out of the nest, go fly up onto a mountain somewhere like really far away, and just call to them and trust that the baby, that they've taught their offspring well enough, or trust their skills, that they will develop enough, or they are developed enough to follow the sound of their voice towards the end goal. They are very trusting. They're very powerful creatures. They see clearly. So I think that this is also a message that your father or father figure or ancestor or grandfather, whoever it is that's here, sees you, is watching you, very watchful over you, over everything in your life. And I think that he's saying, like, a lot of some of the opportunities that come to you, he's actually just brought to you. Like, you're very well loved, very well protected. I think that maybe I'm seeing a car accident, like a really kind of sad car accident or some sort of devastating event that took your father from you when you were really young. I'm seeing a car accident or something like that. It could have been a heart attack for others. Could because I'm seeing somebody clutching their chest. It could be your mother or somebody else, like just like really, it was a shocking news that took your father from you. But because of that, he's also stayed very close to earth, very close to you, so that he could help oh my God, I'm gonna cry. So that he could help raise you, be there for you behind the scenes. You guys, I'm so sorry, but he's here. And he loves you so much. Yeah. Queen of Swords. Okay, you are so strong, so much stronger than him, he says. Like, you light up look at this, the lights here, just like you light up his world. I wonder what the king, we have the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups, these divine counterpart energies, mirroring, like the divine feminine, divine masculine here, totally embodied. Queen of Swords. You know what? I need a clarifier, because I mean, this is such a positive reading. It's like I feel like he wants to really just say how proud he is of you. And you're following the call of your soul. I don't know if you all talk to him. I think that some of you do. You talk to him and you feel his presence, and he hears you. Once you know that, I hear you with the Judgment card, and you're following his guidance. It's like you guys are so in sync, so connected, that you follow his guidance, and he's really guided you towards the success that you've experienced. And it's like you're doing it for him, because of him. You saw him and who he was in his life, and it really impacted you. And he's so grateful that so he's saying, like, followed in his footsteps. I don't know if you have a family business or you did something very similar to him. Some of you with the Queen of Swords could be lawyers, could be judges, could be like police officers or something. Enforcement. You're very strong, very powerful, very discerning, very wise, maybe even cutthroat, right? Like, maybe you're very cutthroat, you're very honest. Like, because of this energy that you have, because of this energy that your family sort of taught you to embody, you've created so many wonderful opportunities for yourself with the Ace of Pentacles at the beginning of your reading. And it comes from the family, the values. The Moon and the Seven of Cups coming up here. Oh, the Moon. So this is like these two creatures. It's usually the two dogs or wolves howling at the moon from different sides of this lake or whatever. But in this card, usually there's like a lobster, but here there's two fish, which symbolizes the Pisces sign, and the moon is Pisces. It also heavily rules Cancer as well. And then we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, which is also Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. A lot of cups here in your reading. So again, those water signs. Queen of Swords can be, you might have, or someone you know has air sign energy. So I don't know why I always like trip up on the signs. Like my brain kind of goes blank. Libra, oh my God. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There we go. King of Cups already went through that. And then the Queen of Pentacles over there is earth sign energy. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And the Seven of Cups. Oh, I didn't ask a question, so I'm not going to take those. Seven of Cups, Nine of Cups, like just creating opportunities, right? Like it's like you envision something, answer the call of your soul speaks to you, your heart speaks to you, or spirit speaks to you, and you just like snap your fingers and like ask for it from the universe, and it is done. It's like it magically appears in your existence. It's almost like your dad or your spirit guide or whoever it is that's coming through and wants to talk to you. Let's say you're watching this and this doesn't resonate and this father is not the person, and you're watching this reading, but you were still drawn to this reading. Your spirit guides are telling you that you are so divinely guided that you don't even maybe realize just how much, and you follow the signs, follow your heart so effortlessly and easily, and it's like your life is magic. It's like your life is magic, and you manifest things so easily. Abundance, opportunities, love comes to you so easily. But it's, you're so aware of yourself. You're so aligned with your soul. You're so connected to the divine, the spirit world, that that you follow its guidance. You follow the call of your soul so easily and effortlessly, and that's why your life is so magic. And any struggles that you face, you get through with integrity, with the Queen of Swords there. Integrity, judgment, discernment. You're very decisive. You don't take any BS from people. Six of Pentacles. Here, let me move these over. There, Six of Pentacles, Emperor, King of Pentacles. Again, Emperor is father energy, divine masculine, King of Pentacles, very masculine, underneath the King of Cups. And then the Six of Pentacles here. But this particular Six of Pentacles, it's a lot about charity, but this is like, look at, she's collecting coins from the heavens, just falling from the heavens for her. This is like your father or divine masculine energy, or like the heavens really giving you gifts in order to help you fulfill your journey, your purpose here on this planet. To become this master of energy, master of whatever it is that you do. You are very strong in your career. This is a very strong career reading, and it comes from this very strong sense of family values, and the values, the lessons that you were taught as a child have helped you succeed in life. And that's really for a reason, right? Like, I think that your family, especially this father figure, this masculine energy in your life, this father figure really taught you how to value yourself, how to be strong, how to be self-assured, how to be, how to know your worth and add tax, kind of a situation. We have the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. This is definitely a person. And look at this. It's like coming down from the heavens into this person, like very heavenly guided, connected. King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, again, is an earth sign energy. So Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. But the Emperor and then the King of Pentacles, and all within the King of Cups, and I'm talking about this father figure, it's just a confirmation that, like, that this is, I mean, I'm seeing a father here, the spirit here, is just saying, like, yeah, this is I have been here for you. And a lot of these opportunities are because of, I mean, yourself, obviously, but the values that I taught you. And he's so proud, just wants you to know that. That's pretty much what this reading is about, is just to confirm that he's here and he loves you, and to keep following your heart no matter what, to keep going on this journey because you're doing really well. He's so proud of you. I know it sounds like a very specific message, and it is. If you're watching this and you don't have a father, it could be a grandfather. I kind of feel bad if like you're watching this and it's so specific that that it doesn't resonate. But if it does, it could be that you're watching this, you were called to watch it because you're being called to become this energy for your children. I'm going to put it out there. It could be that your father was an earth sign and you are a water sign. But then we have the Queen of Pentacles over there. it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be. I don't always like to go through the signs. I don't think I did it through the other piles. Definitely not pile number 1. Sometimes I forget. But you are clear, focused, especially when you have this, you're focused on your goals and you're going after them, and the universe is rewarding you. So even if this ancestor, the spirit guide, isn't yours that's speaking to me here, your spirit guides, and you've been drawn to this reading because you are so clear focused on your vision, on your purpose. You're answering your call from the divine. You have a very strong foundation of self-worth and self-awareness. Then that is helping you move through your life. It could be for some of you, because we have the Queen of Cups, and then we have the King of Cups at the end of the reading with the King of Pentacles and the Emperor here, that there could be a message around forgiveness of a father with the Queen of Swords here, and the King of Cups, right? It could be like there's a need to forgive with the Six of Pentacles too. There could be a need to forgive your father figure, and by forgiving your father figure, or maybe whatever happened, whether there was a sense of abandonment or a letting down, although I'm not, this is another sort of specific message. It could be that you have some father wounding within you, that this forgiveness will help to release some of this energy to help you really focus on your path, and without being continuously triggered and falling back into old wounding and patterns of trauma. That could be a message for some of you with the Queen of Swords, the King of Cups, and then the King of Pentacles and the Emperor kind of all aligned here next to the Six of Pentacles. It could be that that energy of letting go and forgiveness can really help you to move forward on your journey to answering the call of your soul, and releasing. The Aeon and the Judgment can be a lot about releasing patterns as well, releasing patterns of karma or of trauma wounds in order to fulfill your journey in this life, in order to ascend beyond your human conditioning and help the universe expand. So that could be a message for some of you. There's definitely something around father energy here, but very specifically, there is a father here with me talking to you, someone very specifically about like just how proud they are of you, how much they love you, and how, you know, they're just so proud of this woman that you've become, or person. Sorry, I'm just saying that I was looking at the Queen of Cups, so take it as it resonates. But yeah, again, there could be this need for forgiveness that will really help to set you free. And you see here like this cups with this King of Cups, this energy floating up, and then the smoke kind of, it's like smoke and then this expansion. I think when you forgive, maybe for some of you, when you forgive, you can ascend further on your journey, right? Releasing the pent-up energy will help to set you free and birth a new vitality, a new clear perspective. Look at, she's kind of above the clouds over here. Oh, gosh. Yeah, so that's neat, you guys. Let's see. Let's pull a few of these oracle cards here. Oh, that was fast. Find peace. Stress fixed all my problems, said no one ever. That's funny. Yeah, 3 is also the number of expansion, releasing, forgiveness, find peace, right? I think that this could be 2 ways, finding peace in the forgiveness with that father wound, with the masculine in your life. And it can be finding peace in the fact that you know that your father is with you, or a father energy entity is with you, guiding you, and so proud of you. Either way. And then we have 27. 2 plus 7 is 9. So a number of endings, new beginnings as well. Speak. Every single word you speak is a seed of intention. Choose your words wisely. Yeah, there's not a lot of Swords energy here besides the Queen of Swords. So I do think that maybe there is this notion of forgiveness for some of you. For the people who are watching this who don't resonate specifically with this spirit who's here, this father energy who wanted to reach out to his daughter very specifically, it couldn't be about a message of forgiveness of this divine masculine, of this father who maybe abandoned you or wasn't there for you, didn't teach you, and maybe you felt like you needed to go it alone. See how we have the Queen of Swords kind of card right over here all by herself? This is like that whole separate message for some of you that like maybe your father abandoned you, but it was more emotionally. Whereas this other message, this father didn't want to, and there was a tragedy that separated them. But there's this need for like healing and release and knowingness that like, no matter what kind of an abandonment wound it is, the need to forgive and find peace will help to set you free. That's a very powerful message, and I'm going to end it right there. Pile number 3, thank you for being here and sharing your energy with me. Thank you to this father here who's here. I don't have any like letter things, but like I'm hearing a D, Donald or David or Dennis or something. That's actually really, I'm not gonna go, but like a D, there's like a D in the name. D is a very big letter here with this particular spirit who's here. Yeah, Donald, David, Dennis. Okay. I'm laughing because I'm hearing like Dante, but like, I don't know why they're showing me like Dante's Inferno. I'm not going to get into all of that because that's a whole other message. Like, maybe Dante's Inferno. Oh, they're showing me the painting. Yeah, the Dante's Inferno painting. Like, I don't know, does that resonate with any of you? Let me know. Dante's Inferno, like the painting, there's something there for somebody. They're showing me the painting. Anyways, we can get into this all day. I'm not going to do that. So thank you so much, pile number 3, for sharing your energy with me, for sticking with me through this, and sending you so much love. Like this video if it resonated, comment below, tell me your story about this person here, if this is for you. Yes, consider subscribing to my channel if you're not already, so that you don't miss any videos that I upload, and so we can just stay connected. I want to build this community as much as I can, and I would love to have your help doing that. I really appreciate it. So thank you, sending you all my love, and I look forward to reading for you next time. Bye. Hey, pile number 4s, welcome to your reading. Whew. All right, last but not least, I'm going to pull some overall energies from this this deck. The Lightseer's Tarot, oh my god, the Lightseer's Tarot deck. Because this deck, I'm going to just say, I've told each pile this story already, but this deck was like falling off the shelf. It fell a few times before I decided to take it for this reading today. And because this is a message from your spirit guides, angels, or ancestors, I just took it as a sign of like they really wanted to use this deck to read the overall energies, the messages that they have for you. I just love the visuals too on this deck. It's one of my favorites, and I think it's a lot of tarot readers' favorites. You'll notice on different channels, like this deck is, everyone has it, because the visuals are so modern and beautiful and easy to interpret, especially even for the viewer. Okay, this one to come out. Oh my gosh, this King of Cups is everywhere today. Okay, maybe one more. Okay, oh my gosh, Spirit. That's it. All right, I'll show you in the order they came out. So it was this Tower, King of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Hanged Man, Hanged Being, Hanged Woman, whatever you want to. And the tower here, this tower, forgive the fold. My daughter folded the card up. Oh, I was so like, don't fold my cards. I don't mind if she plays with them, but like don't bend them. Anyways, that's a whole other story. But transformation, right? Tower moments, really disruptive messages or situations that come up in our lives. The tower moments are moments of transformation, right? They move you from one to another. A lot of the times when you're praying for something and you're asking God and you're trying to manifest something and like disaster happens, that is the universe answering the call of your prayers, of your soul, to especially if you've been really holding on and like really wanting change, but then holding on and resisting change, then tower moments come to kind of wipe the slate clean. I'm hearing spirit say. So it's really important, especially because you chose the tiger's eye, to, oh my gosh, that tiger's eye is not strong enough to hold the cards. It's really important to ground your energy when moments of transformation are happening that are out of your control, especially that are out of your control. So the King of Cups, I'm going to get into the tarot before I go into all of these cards. Oh, there's too many cards and I can't really see. So I'm going to put the Hanged Being at right here. So we have the Page of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Hanged Man. So I'm hearing Spirit say that I think that for some of you, there's a King of Cups, because this feels like a person's energy for me, and I'll get into the cards when we get into your tarot. But there is a person who offered you something with the Page of Swords, a King of Cups energy. This could be a water sign, or have water sign in their place or in their chart, or strong water sign placements in their chart. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, who offered you something that was really like threw you for a loop. Okay, and Spirit wants to talk about that. And I see these two sparrows here. I'm getting the vibe of sparrows. I'm not sure if they are, but it's like your spirit guides want to talk about it. They want to talk about it really strongly. And then we have the Hanged Man over here. That was kind of like the last bit. And I think Spirit is saying, don't make a decision yet. Like there's an offer. There's something that was communicated to you or is coming into your life. Something that, not an idea so much as, you're going to be getting some sort of communication from somebody, possibly a King of Cups energy type person. And Spirit is saying, before you entertain that idea, hold off, just wait for a minute, or change your perspective, or this tower moment is coming in order to change your perspective. There's like recognition. So we have the Six of Wands coming up here. I'm just going to shuffle and maybe the tarot and see. Whoa. Oh my God, we got the tarot again. Okay. How do you want me to put these down, Spirit? Tower first. Okay, so Tower, Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups was up a lot in the last reading too. Ace of Swords, again, like this, and the Emperor. Or the King of Cups could be like, are you sure you want me to put them like this, Spirit? No. I'm sorry. I'm just like, this feels better if I do it like this. Although I feel like the tower should be more, I think it's more confirming that tower over there. Somebody sees you as the answer to their prayers. There's something that somebody sees in you that is like, especially when I see tiger's eye, I'm thinking of eyes. Someone's looking at you, somebody's watching you, somebody's observing you, and they like recognize you as like the answer to their prayers. I'm hearing like maybe you embody the King of Cups energy. Maybe this is you, this King of Cups energy, and like you are shifting their perspective on what it means to be human or whatever. I don't know. I'm hearing human, but like, and there's definitely communication. So we have the Page of Swords and then we have the Ace of Swords. So there's definitely like a communication. Somebody sees you, recognizes you, is seeing like this value in you. And they want to offer you something. There's an offer that's coming in or a communication that's coming in. And it's maybe something that you've been manifesting with the Nine of Cups here. Like, see, and usually usually this like genie lamp is in the Seven of Cups. But in this deck, it's actually, I don't know what the Seven of Cups, I can't remember what the Seven of Cups looks like in this. Oh, in the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. So again, like the swords energy of some communication. We have the Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords. Some sort of communication is coming in for you, and it's something that you've been manifesting, and Spirit is like, it's coming, and it's going to be shocking. I think that I'm getting that like you've been manifesting this thing into your life, but when it comes in, you're going to be like, still thrown off, still shocked by it. It's not going to be, it's going to be something like you've been manifesting it, but it's not going to come about the way that you expected. So Knight of, I'm going to put the Knight of, where am I going to, I'll put the Knight of Swords was at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to put that right there and just leave your feather over here because it's such a beautiful feather. Isn't it though? It's a chicken feather. Look at how beautiful this is. I'm sorry, I loved it. I was so, it's like golden and white and speckled, and chickens are like this sign of fertility as well to me. You know, they're such fertile beings, and dropping hints, dropping eggs everywhere. They provide so much to the land. You know, chickens in food forests, if you've ever heard of food forests, look it up. It's pretty neat. It's like if you were to ever want to go live off grid and develop a food forest, it's like a self-sustaining forest that's after about 10 years, it doesn't require a lot of work in order to harvest, in order to bring about harvest. And then chickens in the food forest, if you move the chicken coop around, and there's a farm here that uses chickens at their farm as well, and they move their chicken coop around. As the chickens peck and like scrape at the land, it plants seeds, and it spreads seeds and things, kind of the way like bees pollinate. The way that chickens kind of scratch at the earth, scratch at the land, helps to spread the seeds around and helps to not pollinate, but like I'm not going to say fertilize, but something like that, like, you know, so that things grow and naturally. So they're very, very good in that way. And I don't know the word for it. If you know how to explain that better. So there's a lot of fertility and growth and opportunities, but kind of by surprise, almost not necessarily intentionally, although it's a part of the ecosystem, right? This like natural ecosystem of the world, of the universe. And you've been put here in order to make something grow, in order to make something happen. But it's like you've been manifesting something, knowing intuitively that you want to create something and do something with the King of Cups over there, but maybe you're not entirely sure what that thing is. You just feel it, you know it. You have this intuitive nudge about it. But like when it comes in, you're going to be like, oh my God, that makes so much sense. Oh my God, I wasn't expecting that. Oh my God, was I shuffling? Did this come up? I'm so confused. I don't remember. I was talking and then this came up. So Queen of Swords. Look at all the swords energy here. Where am I going to put this? I'm just going to put her here. So I was just talking and I don't remember. It just was there and I don't remember it falling. But anyways, I was too busy telling this story. So yeah, communication, something coming in. And I feel like with the Hanged Man here, you've been waiting for a really long time, waiting, knowing that it's coming, but like waiting. Maybe not exactly knowing what it is, having this intuitive knowingness, but like waiting, trying to gain other perspectives while you're waiting, trying to learn while you're waiting, trying to see things differently while you're waiting, trying to gain more knowledge and understanding of the world with the Queen of Swords here. Very wise, right? Then we have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I can't keep pulling bottom of the deck cards. Look at this Queen. Sometimes the bottom of the deck just has its own story. If I like shift through, I'm like, oh, that makes total sense. It's like a whole story at the bottom that just, you know, can't stop pulling these cards. There's an offer. Yeah, because this is like an offer coming through. Recognition, an offer. recognizing your talents, your natural talents. Oh my goodness, this Four of Wands here. Stability, divine counterpart. Oh my gosh, look at this. The Four of Wands, a lot of people say, or readers will say that this is twin flame energy, or like the 1111 card. Because usually there's, in the Rider-Waite deck, there's like two, Four Wands standing kind of upright, which there are here too. But this is like holding up this treehouse, for lack of a better word. I always look at this as like the retreat card as well. It could be a retreat. And here in this card, they also have this marriage, this uniting together, right? The ceremony almost of coming together in order to build something strong, stable, a home, a foundation of some kind. This is like an offer coming in, you being recognized. We have the Queen of Swords underneath of the Six of Wands. It's like a recognition for your gifts, for your words, for your wisdom, coming from this Emperor, coming to bring you an offer. This is a very like straight up story, bringing you a fairy tale story, bringing you this offer. And it's going to come in the form of like an email, a phone call, very decisive communication with the Ace of Swords, an inspired idea that they're bringing to you. But it's going to be very clear. Ace of Swords, it doesn't mince, there's no mincing of words. It's very clear. It's very sharp. It's very direct. It's a very direct messaging, or direct messaging, DM. It could be a DM coming towards you. And it's a message of like building something with somebody, with an Emperor. Maybe it's a business relationship of some kind. It could be a marriage proposal, something that you've been waiting for, but like completely shocked by for some of you. A partnership of some kind, a business partnership, a very heart-centered business partnership. From a leader of industry, they recognize you. But I mean, we also have like this is the divine counterpart, twin flame energy. We have the Two of Cups, which is also divine counterpart, twin flame, soulmate energy, very heart-centered connection, really seeing each other, being very connected and attuned and equal. This is like an equal partnership of whatever it is. And then again, we have the Nine of Cups, which is, manifesting through emotions, energy work, being very sound in your self-awareness, self-realization, self-actualization. It's something that your energy is manifesting, whether you're intentionally manifesting it or not. The Hierophant under here. The Hierophant is about traditions, marriage. Look at, again, like, this is about marriage too. This is like the marriage card. This is another kind of marriage card. This could be a proposal coming in for you. A proposal of some kind. Could be a contract. I'll clarify. I'm going to clarify it. I'm going to want one more card for this Tower over here. But this is like shocking. You're like kind of, it's going to rattle your cage. Like, oh my God, rattle your cage and the chicken feather. Yeah, it's going to rattle your cage. But it's like you've been manifesting it, working towards it. Intentionally or not, your soul is definitely aiming for this. But with the Hanged being here, Hanged Man, it's like you've been waiting for something to happen, not necessarily knowing what it is, knowing that it's coming, but not really knowing what it is, but it's coming. Oh my God, yeah. Okay, so I'm asking you about the Tower, and we have the Death card here, number 13. 3 plus 1 is 4, so that's like the number of stability, moving from instability to stability, perhaps. Maybe you've been living with a lot of uncertainty, and now this offer is going to bring some finality, some certainty to your work, to your life that you haven't had before. And this shakeup is actually shaking you up to the point of bringing in stability where you haven't had any. Maybe you've been taking a lot of risks, not risks like risky risks, right? This isn't risky business. This is like making sacrifices to live a certain life in order to follow the call of your soul in order to live in alignment with your soul that is totally off grid, I'm hearing. And then again, I was just talking about the off grid, wasn't I? Oh my God, that's so weird. Off grid, the chickens, building a food forest, like that kind of stuff. And that risk to live that way, to follow your soul, to create a paradigm shift in the world, maybe. This tower moment, this offer that's going to come in for you is going to bring you the stability that you've always really wanted, that you knew existed in this kind of a life, this different off-grid kind of a life. But it's going to pay off. This came up, but stuck in the deck. So whenever that happens, I usually take it as a reversal, which I don't shuffle with reversals. So when it sticks in the deck, I usually will take it as a reversal. So the Five of Cups, like lost, but like, what's the saying? I once was lost, but now I'm found. That's what Spirit's saying. I once was lost, but now I'm found. You found your happy place. Oh, wow. And the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck right now, with moving away, and then Justice underneath of it, and then Ten of Pentacles underneath of that. So yeah, sometimes I do read a story under here, but it's like you're journeying somewhere, going somewhere, getting offered an opportunity to travel somewhere, to build something, a foundation somewhere. You're going home, coming home, I'm hearing, to wherever there's a place in the world that, go where you grow, is one of my favorite sayings. And you're going to be finding that place that will allow you to grow and to really fulfill your true potential, a place that's really aligned with you. The Justice card with the Hierophant here, this is like a contract of some kind, a partnership of some kind. The keys to your kingdom. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles here. Whatever it is, it's going to be very fulfilling, very rewarding financially, materially, stability. Like everything is, this tower moment that's coming in for you is creating radical change in your life. Something that you've never had and you've always wanted, and like just for following your truth, speaking your truth with the Queen of Swords here, you're being recognized finally. And all your hard work is paying off, whatever that work is. Oh gosh, okay, Spirit, okay. Look at Four of Swords. There's nothing you really need to do. But you keep doing what you're doing. There's nothing, Spirit's like kind of saying there's not a whole lot that you really need to do in order to bring this about. It's just coming. And then we have the Magician here. Like, just keep following your divine guidance, right? Using your energy to create shifts and changes. Rest as much as you need to, as much as you want to. Manifesting with your energy, with your insights, with your inspiration. Following the call of your soul, doing what brings you joy. Alchemizing pain into something really beautiful. Kind of, I think, whatever you're doing on a daily basis, even if it's small, keep doing that, because whatever it is that you're doing is working, right? But this could be also an opportunity of rest, an opportunity of really, all the things that you've worked really hard for are going to bring you to a place where you don't have to work so hard, where you can kind of let go and allow the flowers to blossom. Look at these. Roses are very hardy perennials. They're very hardy. They bloom for a really long time, like from the beginning of summer to almost winter. I saw around my neighborhood in the winter, there's snow and there was still roses blooming. Like, they're very hardy. They're so beautiful, even though there's all these thorns, right? But they're also very protective. So Spirit, I think, is also saying protect your energy, rest, spend more time resting, on self-care, self-nurturing, and really focusing on like manifesting with intention, with your energy, with your mind, with your thoughts, being really careful about your thoughts, not overexerting yourself. So 3 cards popped up here. Or geez, 4. 4 again. We keep getting the number 4, so stability, foundations, protection, divine protection, tiger's eye, grounding, protection, news coming in. Like you've just been with the Hanged Man kind of sitting over here like that. It's like you've been waiting for this. Gosh, food forests, I was talking about those take a while to establish, but once they're established, you don't really need to do very much, right? You can really rest and just go and harvest when things are ready. The initial initially it takes a lot of hard work, but then you can just let it go. I'm hearing ambulances or fire or sirens outside. I'm taking that as like the tower just like coming in, right? Unexpectedly. So we have number 36, Wu Wang, wild, pure heart. 6 + 3 is 9. And then this pink healing, beautiful energy, love-filled energy, Nimu, seek the counsel of crystals, crystal healing energy, heart chakra healing energy, focusing on healing your heart chakra, restoring your vital energy. Here we have like the red and the orange, using sex magic even with the orange, which is like the sacral chakra color energy, your solar plexus with the yellow here, heart chakra. Like keep making sure your chakras are all in balance. Actually, there isn't so much purple, but there's even blue here with your throat chakra. So it's like balancing your chakras, making sure they're open. Doing a lot of yoga can really help you right now as well. With the number 8, abundance is coming in. 11, look at that, 11, divine counterpart. Number, stability, twin flame, soulmates. This is a master number as well. 1111, you could be seeing 1111 a lot. Just manifestations, confirmations that the universe hears you and is with you. Queen Mab, your ancient wisdom is awakening. Like you're just so strong and powerful. We have the blue here, purples, really, you're really connected. I feel like your chakras are really aligning and opening. A lot of love and healing energies coming in for you. You're speaking your truth with the blue, with the Queen of Swords here. We have the throat chakra energy here. You're, speaking your truth, your divine truth with the crown chakra energies and colors here, the universal energies coming in, consciousness energy here, purity, purification. Lady Luna's magic, synchronize with lunar time and energy. So number 32, number 5, huge changes. This could be like tomorrow is the full moon, and it's supposed to be one of those really big, like what are they called? The big super moons. And it's tomorrow, and here it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but here I'm in Ontario, Canada. So the supermoon's coming in tomorrow. This could be like a big change coming in literally tomorrow. Or by the time I post this, I guess it'll be today. That could be coming in for you like right now or in this next moon cycle. Something really big could be shifting and coming in for you. But work with the moon magic, especially with the rest here. If you find that, during the full moons, you have more energy and you want to put yourself out there. And that's when you sort of start marketing or creating or putting more energy out there, and then slowing down as you come into the full moon and doing more intention, manifesting work. But then, if you work with your cycles, with your hormone cycles and your blood cycles, if you identify with having a feminine biology, then you can work with your hormone and your blood cycles that way as well, depending on where you fall and if they are aligned with the moon. So like for me, my bleed cycle, I bleed during the full moon rather than some people will bleed during a new moon. So like it's kind of counterproductive to what the moon cycles say. So I should actually be more hibernating during a full moon rather than like putting myself out there, doing more like energy manifestation work rather than intention and doing like inspired action work during a full moon. That for me is for a full moon. So it really depends on you, your body, your hormones, how they align with the moon cycle, depending on who you are and if you follow that kind of stuff. So that's a very powerful message going on right there. But big changes are happening. And I think that for a lot of you, it's happening during this next moon cycle. So in the next month or so. Okay, I'm going to pull one of these cards. But I think this is coming in really soon for you. There's a lot of swords energy here. Look at the back of this card. It's like a teepee. Foundation, strength, stability. Also a triangle is one of the strongest shapes right? It's very stable. It's the strongest shape. I'm going to say ascend, number 22, is the number of unity, connections, divine counterparts. You have outgrown where you are now. Dream bigger, reach higher, go where you grow. Oh my gosh, I just said that, didn't I? Go where you grow. You have outgrown where you are now, and I think you know that you feel it, and something, a new opportunity, a new horizons, especially a new home, I think for a lot of you is coming, is being offered to you, or you're going to find it. If you've been looking, you're going to find it in this next moon cycle, or you're going to be invited to travel. We have the Six of Swords over there. You could be traveling great distances to find this new home, to be invited to like work somewhere. It could be, there weren't a ton of pentacles, but it's like you're being recognized for your voice, for your talents in some way. Someone's offering you something really big. Some sort of partnership is coming in for some of you. Otherwise, it could be a proposal from a partner where then you are moving in together. That could be something for some of you, but you're definitely moving, or you're going somewhere with somebody, with a new partnership or a group of people, even living off grid with a community, something like that even. But you're going to grow there. It's going to be a place for you that really feels like home. And that's it. Spirit just wants me to end right there. Thank you so much for joining me, pile number 4. I really appreciate you sharing your energy with me. This is beautiful. I can really relate to this in my own life. Like I totally get you. I see you, and I wish nothing but the best for you. Please share in the comments your story. Like, what's going on? What are you hoping for? What have you been trying to manifest? And when it does come in, please come back and share with me, or email me, or connect with me somehow and tell me your story. I'd love to talk to you about it. Yeah, that's it. Like the video if it resonated. It really helps me grow my channel. And then subscribe if you're not already subscribed. That too helps me grow. But also I want to stay connected with you, and I want you to be a part of my community because I just love you all, and I value you so much. And I think that we can really do really great things together as we share energy and these messages, and messages of hope and overcoming and growth and ascension together. Let's just spread the love. So thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. And I value you. I appreciate you. And I hope to see you soon in the next reading. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.